Hello everyone. So 2024 is 2 months away, and with 2024 comes election year in the Americas. And the significance of this time period to brands and advertisers is number one, we'll have to be more cautious about the type of content that our ads are showing up within. If you show up within the wrong type of content during this time period, it could have a negative impact on your brand. We should also be more cautious about ad approval timelines and interruptions mid-campaign due to ad algorithms being more sensitive to identifying what could be a political or social ad and what could not be. So I want to share a couple of tips on how brands can take action during this time period to mitigate any risk that comes with showing up within the wrong type of content or having delays in campaign launches or mid-campaign shutdowns. So the first action that you can take is getting your ad account and your ad users authorized to run political and social ads. Each platform has a slightly different process, but the one that comes top of mind to me is Meta. This usually involves you having to submit some sort of identification to Meta, and it can take anywhere between like 1 to 2 weeks for them to verify you, which includes them actually sending you official documentation in the mail that you are approved to run political and social ads. Secondly, it's helpful to educate yourself and your teams on how each platform defines what a political and social ad is and what it is not. To my knowledge, a lot of platforms scan your ad copy to see if you are using any specific keywords in relation to a cause, and I would assume that a lot of platforms are also scanning your content too to see if there's any symbolism related to a certain cause. So this is when it becomes important to be trained up on what could be considered a political or social ad. That way you can prepare in advance if your campaign does need to travel through the political and social ad approval process, or you can make adjustments to your messaging to prevent it from being unintentionally flagged within these two categories. In the same vein, it'll be helpful to mark dates in which you feel like political and social messaging is at its peak. So some dates that could be flagged are Pride Month, and another date, which I think is the most crucial, will be November, as this covers election days and it also covers the Q4 time period, which is crucial for e-commerce focused brands. We absolutely want to avoid any downtime or unexpected campaign outages. And lastly, from a brand safety perspective, it'll be helpful to use inventory and placement filters to increase the chances of your brand showing up within a brand safe environment. Now, two placements that come top of mind to me would be any sort of like in-stream, pre-roll or mid-roll, as well as audience network placements, because within these placements you have less control over what content you're being sandwiched between, and if this content is in any way, shape, or form related to something sensational or something unpopular with the masses, your brand can take a huge hit. So you absolutely want to avoid running into these type of situations. So if you can help it, I would recommend to just turn these placements off. But if you're a brand that sees KPI success within these placements, then you absolutely want to dive deep into the type of content categories that your ad can show up within and deselect anything that is remotely related to, anything political or social. So these are some ways that brands and businesses can navigate the 2024 election time period. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you found this information helpful. If you did, feel free to give me a follow. And if you would like to discuss this topic in more detail as it pertains to your business, feel free to book a 30-minute consult for me. All right. Thank you all. Have a good one. Bye.